guys. Welcome in. Hope you all having a good Monday. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome to the live. Welcome in, guys. We've got that Korean 151 back in stock. Queue is open. Queue's open, guys. What's up, watching? Appreciate the follow, Koi. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope y'all's week is off to a good start, guys. What's up? What's up? Welcome in, guys. Grow Rips here. Call me Steve if you like. If you have any questions, go ahead, throw them in the chat, guys. We're live. Queue's open. If you want to get some stuff opened on the live, or we can send it sealed to you. Either way, check out that shop using the icon bottom left corner of your screen. Welcome in, everybody. Let me know if y'all have any questions. We just got Korean 151 back in stock. If it hasn't populated already, it should in just a minute. We'll have it available by the box and by the pack, guys. Prices did go up on it. The demand is just very high, so prices went up about 33% for a case of them, so. Welcome in, everybody. Feel free to check out that shop if you guys are interested in getting anything open on the live, or we can ship it to you sealed if you like. We ship out next business day, guys, so you get your stuff as fast as possible. Welcome in, guys. Queue is open. Queue's open. How's it going, Tony? Welcome in, guys. Hope y'all are having a good week so far. Appreciate the follow, Cole. How we doing? How we doing, chat? Welcome in, Kip. Oh boy. Some of those comments getting blocked. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Feel free to hop in the chat there. No, you're getting shadowed, Hammer. It said some comments were being filtered and I couldn't see anything. Now I can see it. No, yeah, the cards on display are just for display, just part of the PC. Yeah, we only sell sealed stuff. Only selling the sealed stuff here, packs or boxes. Thank you, Hammer. Appreciate it. Welcome in, guys. Happy Monday. How we feeling? How we feeling today, chat? Welcome in, guys. Slanky, what's up? Been a while, man. How we doing, chat? Welcome in. Our queue is open for live openings, live pack openings. If you'd like to hop in, go ahead, check out that shop using the icon in the bottom left corner of your screen. Plenty of stuff available to rip. We got Korean 151 back in stock. We've got Gem 2, Gem 4, Nihil 0, Inferno X, Gloria Team Rocket, Mega Dream, Phantasmal Flames, Mega Evolutions, Collect 151 Surprise, Japanese Terrestrial Festival. Man, that was weird. Welcome in, guys. What's going on? What's going on tonight? How's the week starting off for you guys? Welcome in, guys. Queue is open. Currently no wait, so feel free to hop in if you'd like. Get some live openings in. We can ship it sealed as well, and we ship out next business day, guys. So all orders that were placed last night were already dropped off this morning. What's up, Dream? Adam Jones, welcome in, guys. If you don't have any questions, go ahead, throw them in the chat for me. Happy to answer them. Happy to answer any questions you might have. Welcome in, guys. How's it going, Avery? Welcome in. What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going, Tiger Claw? Lil Bro, what's up? What's up, guys? Welcome in. Let me know if you guys have any questions. What's up, Cisco? Yes, we got the Korean 151 restock. Sorry. Yep, I didn't see yours. Yep. So we got 151 back in. They had to send 2 different shipments. So the second one will have the Korean T-Fest. The boxes, it should be showing up there. If it's not, yeah, boxes should be showing up now. Might have just taken a second for it to. Yeah, we got it by the box and by the packs. So the Bubble Mew is the Collect 151. We don't have Shiny Treasure. Shiny Treasure would be the Japanese version for pulling the regular Bubble Mew. The Collect 151 is the product you can pull it in Chinese. What's up, Jedi? Welcome in, guys. Yep, Korean 151 by the box and by the pack in stock again. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing, Jacob? What's going on, guys? Welcome in, Hamster. How we doing, guys? Zard Ripper. PG Do. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing today? How's that week going so far, guys? What's up, Nene? How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Appreciate the likes, Nene. Crushing it. Thank you. So the two on the right here are Mega Evolution, and the one on the left is from Phantasmal Flames. The Starting out is from Phantasmal. What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. If you guys have any questions, go ahead, throw them in the chat here. Our queue is open for live pack openings if you're interested, guys. What's up, Nick? What's up, Six Voss? How we doing, guys? What's up, Jesse? How we doing, guys? Queue is open. Queue's open, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Plenty of stuff available to open on the live in the shop. We can also send it sealed to you if you prefer. We ship out next business day. What's up, DJ? How we doing? How we doing, chat? What's good, Kevin? How we doing, guys? What's up, Austin? No, just Korean. Just Korean, Kevin. Shipping would just go through TikTok. So if you purchase something, then we pack it up. We purchase the shipping label through TikTok, goes through USPS. We only ship within the US, though. No, it might increase a little bit, like per every pack, but not $3 per pack. No. And they are Korean. The only 151 we have, well, we have 151 Korean, and then we have Collect 151 Surprise, which is Chinese. What's up, Chuko? Yeah, I figure I'd put some of the other ones, get them some screen time. We got 151 back in stock. It is it's a bit more expensive. The cost of it went up 33%. So, bit of a price jump. But I think by the pack, it's not that much more than what we had it at. So. Hey, what's up, Zach? Welcome in, guys. Not much, man. We got a Korean 151 back in. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. There you go, Zach. Zach with the 400 minutes watched. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, like, if it makes you do that, how it, how that works. Appreciate the likes, guys. Yeah. Welcome in, guys. Our queue's open. Queue's open. Currently, no wait. What's up, JJ? Welcome in, everybody. Let me know if y'all have any questions. We got the Korean 151 restock up there, pinned to the bottom of the screen. We've got Gem 2, Gem 4, Collect 151 Surprise in Chinese. We've got Mega Evolutions, Phantasmal Flames. Would you flash sale booster box to rip? There you go, Zach. Crushed it, man. Depends on the box. Depends on the box. Yeah, if you place an order, yep, we will rip it on the live. 151. Unfortunately, with that, I don't really have any room to budge on that one. We just got that in stock, and the price increased pretty significantly. And the amount we increased our price was not the same percentage, so we try to keep it still reasonable here. The overall price of the product increased by 33%. Our price did not go up 33%. I think we went up maybe around 15%. So, unfortunately, I don't have any room I can take a haircut on the 151s. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Even the time, so when I started talking to my supplier to the point that I asked them for a price, and then to the point where started getting in the process of making the order, it had increased. Just in that time, just in like maybe a day's time. So it had already gone up 20%, and then it went up another 13%. So appreciate the repost, Chugo. Crushing it, guys, with the likes. It is crazy how the stuff's going up. I'm assuming, I don't know if Korean 151 will get reprinted or not. But it's being harder. It's becoming more difficult for them to source the product. So price is going up. Jeez. Folded in half. Wonder what happened. I've only had one instance where somebody's cards were damaged in the mail. I appreciate that, Zach. Yeah, sometimes it can be unfortunate with USPS. Like, I don't know how that happens, but it's only happened once to me. Fortunately, it wasn't like a super expensive order. All right, Garrett, are you with us in the live? We got one pack of Korean 151. All right, we ripping it for you, Garrett? Yeah, man. Yeah, Chuko, all fresh packs. All right, here we go. Good luck, Garrett. Garrett breaking the ice with us. Ripping that 151. All right, here we go. Ekans, Jiggly, Geodude, Firo, Nidorino, Reverse Rhydon, and the Golem. Secret rare, he sniped it. Sniped the box hit. One pack in a dream. There you go. Well done, Garrett. Happy to hear it, man. What's up, Ben? Welcome in. GG's, Garrett. All right, guys. Garrett broke the ice. Who's next? Who's next to hop in? Appreciate it, Garrett. Yeah, we ship out next day too, guys. So anything purchased on the live tonight, whether it's appreciate the follow, Garrett. Whether it's open live or we're sending it sealed, it will be shipped out tomorrow morning, more than likely. Usually able to get to the post office first thing in the morning. But if not in the morning, definitely by the afternoon. So it all gets shipped out next day. It's crazy. Appreciate the likes, guys. Yep, if you guys purchase and pay shipping, any other subsequent purchases made during the live will be combined with it, so at no additional shipping. So feel free to take advantage of that, guys. You know, if you buy something and decide to hop back in, you're not going to have to keep paying additional shipping. Crushing it with the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Zach, Chuko. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Welcome in, Mr. Dan the Man. How we doing? How we doing, chat? How's the week going so far? Time change is still kicking my butt, so it takes me forever to finally adjust to it. All right, Garrett hopping back in. Sorry, Xander, just for display. Cards are just for display up there, just part of my PC. Boss been going crazy the last few days. Yep, sorry, Xander. All right, we've got 3 more packs for Garrett on the 151. Go 1, 2, 3, and we're ripping for him. All right, good luck, Garrett. Good luck. All right, Voltorb, Paris, Drowsy, Tauros, Arcanine, Reverse Gengar, and Zapdos EX. Can't miss. Can't miss. Chop, Grimer, Horsey, Dragonair, Onyx, Executor Reverse, or Execute, sorry, and the Ditto Hollow. Last pack magic for you. Appreciate the follow, Jesse. Seal, Nidoran, Pidgey, Nidorina, Lapras, Reverse Leftovers, and just the Nidoking Hollow. Not too bad. You're 2 for 4. 2 for 4 with the box hit. Let's go ahead and top load this bad boy for you. Zapdos EX. Out of those 3, add that in here with your previous order. No, we just opened 3 packs for Garrett. He opened 1 pack, sniped an SR, and then we just opened 3 more and got the Zapdos EX. So 4 packs in total. The SR box hit was the Golem SR. Appreciate you hopping in again, Garrett. What's SR? So that means secret rare. Secret rare. So the secret rare is considered like the box hit. It's a full art. In English, it would be a full art. What we typically refer to as a full art, even though it's still a secret rare in English. Yep, appreciate you, Garrett. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions here. Happy to answer them. Yep, in a box of Korean 151, it's very similar to the Japanese booster box structure as far as guaranteed hits. You get 3 ARs guaranteed out of a full box. Guaranteed minimum of a secret rare with the potential of either pulling a SAR or ultra rare. Ultra rare would be gold. So you in 151 you have the gold psychic energy, the gold switch, and the gold Mew. And then you have the Master Ball reverse. Master Ball reverse, which is also considered another hit. So you're technically have 5 guaranteed box hits in a Korean 151 box. And then you also, in addition to those 5, I believe you can get 4 or 5 EXs on top of that. So roughly 1 out of every 2 packs should have a hit. A hit of some kind. So very good hit rates. Plus the nostalgia of 151, the OGs. Welcome in, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Throw them in the chat. Happy to answer them. Our queue is open. Queue's open. Currently, no wait. Welcome in, guys. Anybody, I know talked about it a bit last night, but anybody take a look at Ninja Spinner? Any more about that set? That's the next Japanese set that's going to be released this Friday. Released in Japan this Friday. I don't know if it's going to let me mark it down. What's up, Bull? Because I just re-added it to the shop. So let's see. Yeah, it's Amir the Goat. What's up? We're doing live pack openings of Pokemon. So we've got English, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese variations of Pokemon, different sets. If you put an order in, we can rip it on the live for you. We sleeve and top load your hits and then send out. Or you can get it sealed. Kevin, I just went in there. It's not going to let me. It's got to be down to a certain price point for like a flash sale. When you do that, if you have a certain price within the last 30 days, the flash sale has to be below that. And now I can't do any free packs, unfortunately. Unfortunately, man, I'm a very small shop here. It's literally just me. We're not doing the kind of volume where we can afford to do a whole lot of giveaways and that kind of stuff. But yeah, as far as the flash price goes, that's a non-negotiable. The price would be close to what the cost of the box was. So cannot do that. Then TikTok will take their percentage and then the cost of shipping, and then I'm losing money. So you have a graded card. Is it good? PSA 10 Shiny Charizard from Hidden Fates. I mean, that should be. If that's a card you have, you can always use price charting or the collector app to check the values of your cards. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it should be worth a decent amount. Anything in a PSA 10 is pretty good. Frogs, I don't buy anything from the stores, so, if that's what your concern is, there's a lot of other people that might be doing that, but my product is not from a retail store, so I am not scalping. Deal directly with suppliers overseas. You can't really scalp foreign product, seeing as how it's not available in normal retail in the US. So, you can keep it moving, Frogs. Hardly anybody can find product in stores these days. I haven't seen product in stores in 2 months. So, if that was my business model, I would not be here. Still buy bulk, preventing major distributors, and then you resell it. Frogs, there is no MSRP for foreign product, brother. Not in the US, dude. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, man. Japanese has their own MSRP in their retail. Won't hate. All of your comments are. You're coming in here with ridiculous accusations. You don't even understand how it works. You ask anybody, you go any of the big shops, all Pokey, Pokey Any, all of these large shops. And the same way I go about getting Japanese and Chinese product, it's the same way they do. The only reason why they can offer better prices is because they do so much more volume that they get a discount. I have English. The English I have was bought from another, from a business who has a distributor. And I don't sell mine for more than he sells his. I think I actually charge less than he does for selling his stuff. So you're Your arguments aren't really holding any water, brother. Of course I don't charge less than Target or Walmart. I don't have direct distribution in English. It's a very small percentage of people have the ability to get that. It's extremely difficult to get English product distribution. We don't do that volume, so I have a business-to-business relationship, which is the same as some brick-and-mortar stores have as well. When they can't find certain product, or the distributors they have relationships with do not have the product they're looking for. So that is how that works. Just like you'll see a lot of card breakers and all that have relationships with other businesses in order to acquire product. So the whole distribution chain of what Walmart's and Target get is totally separate from small businesses. So like Target and Walmart, you'll see when they get restocked, it's like MJ Holdings and them. That distribution is not available to small businesses. It's not available to small businesses, small brick and mortar stores, and online shops. So I don't even get the product at retail price. Yep, exactly. Goes to another reseller. Like I said, the prices I charge for the products I bought from another business are no more than what they charge. Because I don't buy product that would have to be heftily marked up. So the products I have in store are not from a retail location. What needs to happen for supply to get available? It needs to be printed more. Pokemon needs to print more and distribute more, and then stores like Walmart and Target need to actually enforce their product purchase limits. I mean, I just saw, if you watch any content on YouTube, there's plenty of examples of people who are scalpers, who indeed are scalpers, go in to the shop and they take off an entire box off the shelf. Now, at my Walmart, you can't buy more than 5 items of a particular SKU. But yet, mine's been sold out every time for the last 2 months that I've even looked. And mine wouldn't be for... Yep. It's a limit of 5 items. So even if it's like the individually sleeved booster packs, you can only get 5 of them at a time. The scanners will block it. You get 1? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it would be Chuko if they stocked anything. But all I go when I see is empty displays. It looked like this last week that they got Prismatic in, but the only thing that I have to say that is the empty box. The empty display box. So, yeah, I mean, it's not much of a good limit when if you only get, like, okay, 2 of the cases, and I'm saying, like, a case, right? So a case of the text stickers, there's only, like, 15 units in a case of that. So if you can buy 5 at a time, that's only 3 per people to a case. And like Garrett said, people will show up with other people in order to buy out the whole restock. That happens. I don't resell the stuff that's in retail. Couldn't get enough of it to even make it worthwhile. Yeah, I'd like to rip some of the Ascended Heroes just for myself, but I can't find it on a shelf. The cheapest offer for reselling purposes that I've seen is for $10 a pack, which is already double MSRP. So then I pay that, and then I have to try to resell it. So if there's anybody to be upset with, it would be the people who have access to distribution that are reselling it for higher than MSRP, and then it keeps getting pushed up. If that's what anybody wants to be upset about, because I can't find it for retail, and I don't have access to it at distribution. So my solution to it is that that Pokemon needs to just print more. If you print it enough and it's widely available, the value of it goes down, because you can't, like, if it's widely available and anybody can access it through major retailers at MSRP, nobody's scalping it. I mean, if you go back to when 151 first came out in English, you could get ETBs, you could get the UPC for below MSRP, because they printed it so much, and the demand for it wasn't there. It wasn't very high. It wasn't as high as like demand is now for Ascended Heroes. So Frogs, I would be selling foreign product then, because foreign product, it's the same thing. I wouldn't need to do English. I have English in the shop to be able to add some variation, and like I said, I purchase it through business to business relationship. And so yes, while there would be some premium, all rip and ship is going to charge a premium, because you have to. There's costs of shipping the product, there's costs of sleeving, top loading, all that kind of stuff. The packaging it goes into, the box it gets shipped in, supplies for that, costs of utilities to be able to do live streaming, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to get that baked into the cost. Rip and shippers will not charge less than MSRP, unless they're just trying to get rid of product, to either clear space or just get some revenue in. There would still be a market for Japanese and Chinese product. The prices would go down, then I could afford to buy more inventory. That'd be fine with me. I don't like having to pay more than $100 a box for a foreign product. That's pretty crazy to me, because I remember before all the tariffs and everything, when you could get a box of Japanese for $45-50. Easy. And they were widely available. But unfortunately, that's not the market we're in anymore. Yeah, I just wouldn't deal in English product, because I wouldn't be able to compete. So, like I said, I would still do Korean, Japanese, Chinese. And I don't know if you think I'm like, what you think I'm actually making off of most of it. Everything I make right now gets reinvested into the business. So I take home absolutely nothing from this. It just keeps getting reinvested. So, and I bet you it's far less than you think. TikTok takes 6% right off the bat. They put more in a reserve that eventually you'll get paid out after a extended period of time. And then also, if there's any free shipping or anything, that comes out of my margins. So, end of the day, it's not a huge amount. Alrighty, Garrett hopping back in. Alright, 2 more Korean 151. Alright, brother, we ripping for you. Alright, good luck, Garrett. Alright, we got Squirtle, Tangela, Spearow, Wartortle, Nidoqueen, reverse on the Nidorino, and the Jigglypuff, or Wigglytuff, sorry, Wigglytuff EX. Alright, last pack here. Alright, Spearow, Machop, Grimer, Onix, Scyther, Vaporeon Hollow. Here we go, we got a hit. It's a Mr. Mime Art Rare. Two for two. 2 for 2 on that second rip, brother. GG's. Wigglytuff EX. And just a group of mines hanging out. Can't be up to any good. Appreciate you hopping back in, Garrett. Hey, no worries, Garrett. We appreciate it, man. Nah, just another 2-pack snipe, Kevin. 2-pack snipe. Got Mr. Mime on the AR and Wigglytuff EX. Oh, you bought a box? Oh, there we go. Had not loaded. All right, Kevin. All right. Rip half and send half for Mech. Is rip? Absolutely. Absolutely, Kevin. So you want us to just rip 10 packs? It's 20 packs in a box, so... All right, let's see, let's count out 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. All right, the other half we'll set aside there for you. All right, we ready to rip, Kevin? All right, here we go. Good luck. Good luck, Kevin. Appreciate you hopping in. Appreciate the follow. Nidoran, Diglett, Ekans, Daisy, Onyx, Reverse Kakuna, and the Alakazam EX. Hey, we appreciate that, Kevin. Alright, Kakuna, Clefairy, Eevee, Magneton, Slowbro, Reverse on the Rapidash, and the Mew. The Mew SR. Beautiful. There you go. GG's, Kevin. Put that up on the center podium. Love to see it. Love to see it, Kevin. What's up, Torres? Meowth, Nidoran, Voltorb, Muck, Rapidash, Reverse Staryu, and the Ninetales EX. Hey, very nice. Yeah, there you go. Across the board, all languages. That Mew Secret Rare. I've got a few of them in Japanese myself. I do like that. Something about a nice full art Mew, right? Tentacle, Vulpix, Ivysaur, Safety Glasses, Reverse Caterpie, and the Dragonite Hollow. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on Korean card values, guys. I don't know if collectors added that feature yet or not. Pidgey, Voltorb, Paris, Slowbro, Kabuto. Alright, we got Hit coming behind Mewtwo. It's the Machoke Moving Crew. Very nice. Jiggly, Spearow, Sandshrew, Magneton, Hitmonlee, Fearow, Gengar Hollow. Welcome in everybody. Mankey, Charmander, Pidgey, Scyther, Haunter, Reverse Electabuzz, and the Kangaskhan EX. Alright, 3 more packs. Sheldor, Dratini, Farfetch'd, Seaking, Power Belt, Hollow Raichu, there's a hit behind it. It is the Master Ball. Onyx Master Ball Reverse. Very nice. Alright, Charmander. Welcome back, JJ. Kakuna, Growlithe, Slowbro, Kabuto, Reverse Gloom, and the Aerodactyl Hollow. Alright, last pack magic for you, Kevin. Then we got the other half of the box coming to you sealed. Coughing, Caterpie, Psyduck, Wartortle, Persian, Reverse Dodrio, and the Moltres Hollow. All right, not too bad, not too bad. So you're still gonna have a few more hits in there. Absolutely, yep, Kevin, you get everything with us. When you rip with us, we'll send you everything. We got Kangaskhan, Ninetales, and Alakazam on the EXs. We got Master Ball, Onyx, Machoke, Moving Crew, and the beautiful Mew SR. So we still got a few more hits in those 10 packs coming to you for your kids to rip. Got some ARs guaranteed, at least another EX or two there. Appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you, brother. Nice hits, nice hits. Can't wait for you guys to get those, get the sealed ones, so you can rip those in person. All right, guys. Queue is open. Queue is still open, guys. Feel free to hop in. Bought two more? All right. What packs are the display cards from? Garrett, so the two on the right are from Mega Evolutions. And then the one on the left is Phantasmal Flames, the Meowth. So you can't get that Meowth out of the Japanese version, Inferno X. I got you, Kevin. Did it go through? Did you get the confirmation on your end? I'm not seeing anything on my side yet. Appreciate the share, Chuko. Oh, wow, there it is. Jeez. All right. Crazy. How long it took. All right, we got Korean 151 and a pack of the Chinese 151 Collect. Sure. So we have an open box, but we have not hit a box hit out of it. So the one I chose was just on the top there. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9. So if you give me 1 through 9, give me number 1 through 9, Kevin. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. All right, here we go. No problem, Kevin. Good luck, good luck. We'll start with 151 Korean. All right, we got Cubone, Pika, Squirtle, Dugtrio, Pidgeot, Reverse Lickitung, and Gengar Hollow. All right, last pack magic. On the Collect 151 Surprise Snipe. Alright, Venonat, Fearow, Horsey, Lapras, reverse on the Weeping Bell, and that's it. It's just the 5 cards on that one. Deceiving. Let me see. What I got here. How about... we got a Mega Absol. Which one's that from? That's Mega Evo. And a Mega Venusaur. Throw those in there for you. That's also Mega Venusaurs from Mega Evo as well. Appreciate you, Kevin. So that should be all combined with your first order as well. So I'll probably end up. I think I'm gonna send you the box, the Korean box, with the 10 sealed packs. Just combine it all in there for you. I think that just might be the easier way to do it. Keep that all together there. Appreciate you, Kevin. Appreciate you finding us and hopping in. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We got a flash sale going on down there, pinned at the bottom of your screen on Mega Dream EX booster boxes, guys. Marked down $10. $10 a box there. What's up, JJ? Welcome in. Queue is open. Queue's open, guys. If you're interested in getting anything opened on the live here with us, we can also send it sealed. You can send it sealed to you as well. We ship out next business day, guys. Welcome back, Torres. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they do. Kevin, I just think maybe I'm still relatively new for them. Gotcha, Kevin. Do you want that sealed or you want us to open it alive for you? I did see that one come through. I think that one came through faster than the other one. Rippy, okay. So I have a few here that I have already taken the sleeve off of, just so you know. But they are all from sleeved. So for the live rips, I've got a few left here without the sleeve. I can give you one with the sleeve if you prefer that before we rip. But they're all from a case, a sealed case of 144. You want the sleeved? Andre, what's up, man? The Apper site to check would be collector or price charting. Collector or price charting. You can use TCG Player as well. Oh, there you go. Pack art matches the sleeve art. Good luck, Evan. Good luck. Go card to the side. Slow roll it for you. Energy, Seal, Palmo, Jiggly, Gloom, Glysaur, Cressilia, Haunter, Reverse Carvana, Reverse Milcery, and just a Hollow Palmot. Let's see. I got a Mega Sharpedo out of Inferno. Yeah, just that damn Palmot. Just that Palmot Hollow. No problem, Kevin. Let's see. Appreciate the likes, guys. You're crushing it. Over 5K. Do you want the sleeve as well, Kevin? Since I'm putting your other stuff in a packaging and all in a box, I should be able to slip that in there if you do want it. Otherwise, it's just the empty cardboard. That's all. All right, Andre hopped in with a pack of Japanese T-Fest. And then we got Kevin hopping back in. Oh, I was just saying, I was asking if you wanted the sleeve, like the cardboard sleeve, because I can throw that in the box with the rest of your order. I saw that, Kevin. Yep, we got Andre. That's okay? All right, no worries. Yep. Easy enough. We got Andre hopping in with one pack of Japanese T-Fest. We don't have Korean yet. We are getting it. So we got Andre with the T-Fest here, and then Kevin for 2 more packs of Korean 151. We ripping for you, Andre? You let me know when you're ready. All right, here we go. Good luck, Andre. Good luck. Box hit is still live in the singles of T-Fest here. Pheasantipity. Okie doggy. Hey, there we go. We got a Pokeball Flareon. Teal Mask Ogerpon. And just the Hoot Hoot and commons behind it. Not too bad, not too bad. We will sleeve and top load this Flareon. Gotta love an evolution in the Pokeball. There we go. All right, Nene's hopped in. Nene hopped in as well. So we've got Kevin, 2 packs of 151, and then Nene right after that. Right. 2 more of Korean 151. Are you ready, Kevin? Let's make sure you're here with us and TikTok's not glitching. All right. Here we go. Good luck, Kevin. Magnemite, Pidgeotto, Metapod, Seaking, Power Belt, Reverse Mewtwo, very cool, and Vaporeon Hollow. Last pack. Sandshrew, Execute, Pidgey, Slowbro, Big Balloon. Hey, reverse Charmander. Some pretty cool reverses there. And Mr. Mime Hollow. Let me see. I will sleeve up these reverses for you. Just to keep them clean. And just keep it protected in the package. If they will separate. There we go. It's got crud in it. right. The reverse one is a $10 card. Reverse Pokeball and Cream. Hey, there you go. Well, good thing I sleeved and top loaded it. Hey, no problem. We appreciate it, Kevin. You got us going. You got the mojo flowing on here. We appreciate it. All right, we got, I believe it's Nene, right? Nene's in with 2 packs of Mega Dream. Yes, they do, Kevin. Yes, they do. I don't blame him, man. It's fun to see stuff in other sets and all that, especially if you haven't opened a lot of it. All right, Nene, here we go. All right. Riolu, Togepi, Zubat, Magneton. We've got Monkey-Dory, Sneevil, Caterpillar, Zacian EX, Golduck behind it. And that's all for pack 1 there. All right. Second pack. Good luck, Nene. Yeah, exactly. Kirlia, Numel, Heliotl, Dragonair, Honchkrow, Magcargo, Tatsugiri on the reverse, Ho-Oh EX, and that's all on the second pack. Yeah, plus had we known that, the Japanese 151 boxes would go up to, $200 a box after that reprint that they had, and boxes were down to like 70 a piece. Should have been buying them by the case, right? Appreciate you, Nene. We pulled, didn't we pull the Mewtwo for you yesterday? Must have been feeling lucky on the Mega Dream. Still means there's more hits there in the singles, though. Because the SAR is an extra hit. It doesn't take the place of any of the guarantees in the box. All right. I saw Andre hop back in. All right, we got Andre on 3 packs of T-Fest. And a pack of Mega Dream. So we got 1, and 2. T-Fest. 1 Mega Dream. Nope, he had 3. 3 T-Fest. My bad. All right. Are we ready, Andre? 3 T-Fest and 1 Mega Dream. All right, good luck. Good luck, brother. Let's start Mega Dream. 1-pack snipe, Mega Dream here. Something for my guy, Andre. All right, yeah, I have no idea that guy's name. Noibat. Uh-huh. Big Panda. Kilowatro, I know that one. Mad Cargo. Hey, the Togekiss AR. Togekiss AR. And the Frostlass EX behind it. Very nice. Nice 1-pack snipe. Togekiss. Alright, we got 3 Korean Terrestrial, or not Korean, geez, Japanese Terrestrial Festival. Hey, just a little matcha guy. Iron Hands. Zoroark. Hey, there we go. A Melodic. We got the Melodic Pokeball. Beautiful. The Espeon EX behind it. And that's all for pack 1. This is a beautiful card. The holo with like the way the reverse is and all that. So, not sure if it fully captures it on camera, but that's beautiful. All right. 2 more. Bramblegas. Or is that? Yeah, Bramblegas, right? Or just Bramblin. Either way. Wiglet. Abra. Jolteon Holo. Halucha Holo. And the Sandy Shocks EX with the Badoo behind it. Alright, last pack magic for our guy Andre. It's already sniped a couple hits up there. Let's see, one more. Let's see one more for him. Dreepy. Cottonette. That's Bramblegas. Evolution of Doublade. And Hydrapple. And Garchomp. Just the commons behind there. Alright, Andre. We got the Hydrapple EX, Sandy Shocks EX, Espeon EX, Frostlass EX, the Melodic Pokeball Reverse. Beautiful card. You can even see, if you look in the background, like trees and stuff, there's more artwork back there. It's very nice. And the Togekiss AR from Mega Dream. Appreciate you hopping in again here, Andre. Let's see. Set that there for a second. All right. All right, nice snipes, Andre. Welcome in, everybody. Our queue is open. Queue's open for pack openings, live pack openings, if you'd like to hop in. Let me know if y'all have any questions. We've got the Korean 151 back in stock. Plenty of other items available to rip as well on the shop. We've got Gem 2, Gem 4, Collect 151, Collect 151 Surprise in the Chinese languages. Then we've got Korean T-Fest, Mega Dream, Glory Team Rocket, Nihil Zero, Inferno X in Japanese, and then we have Korean 151, and then Mega Evolutions and Phantasmal Flame in English. So plenty of items, plenty of different items to choose from there. Let me know if y'all have any questions. We can do a rip on the live or send it sealed to you. Appreciate the like, Zach. How we feeling, chat? How's it going? How's it going out there? Welcome in, guys. Appreciate the likes, Garrett. All right, just a little bit. We're going to be rerunning that flash sale on Mega Dream. We sweetened the deal a little bit. So, if you are interested in getting a box of Mega Dream, now's the time, guys. Now is the time. Lowest price we have offered. So Gem 4, so we've got one last box. And the packs would come from this sealed box right now. They are, I think, 18 packs? Aside here. Yeah, 18 packs, 4 cards per pack. 4 cards per pack. They are simplified Chinese language. And what you're looking for is is a box hit that's an art rare. It's an art rare that would look something similar to this. Not Eevee is not in the set. There's a different Eevee card that is in the set, but not this Eevee. But it would be of this style with the gray borders and the full art holographic. That's going to be the main hit out of it. Other than that, I think there's stamped cards. I don't think there are any EXs. I don't believe there are any EXs in the Gem Force set. So there's one exclusive artwork in the set. It is a Ponyta. Other than that, the art rares are mostly going to be ones from previously existing sets in other languages. So there's a Litten one, there's an Infernape one in there. What else? There's the Eevee one that's from Crimson Haze. If you know that one, the Japanese set. I guess what would that be? Twilight Masquerade in English. So. Yep, no problem, Garrett. Yep, feel free to ask any questions you have, guys. If you have questions about any of the cards in certain sets, or what certain sets look like, all that good stuff, happy to answer it. Gotcha, Garrett. So the way, it's funny actually. So I do make some content on YT, if you know what I'm saying. Not trying to get in trouble with TikTok here, so I've got to be careful with the names that I say. But I make content on there, like longer form, and one of the first kind of ones that I made along a series of like a collector's guide, or a guide to collecting, was talking about the differences between the English, Japanese, and Korean. Sort of differences and similarities, actually. We didn't go as far into Chinese. I mentioned it a little bit in there. The Korean ones, Korean's going to follow Japanese almost identically. For the most part, it's pretty identical. So, like, the Korean 151 box, it looks different as far as the shape of the box, but it's the same amount of packs, which is 20, the same number of cards per pack, which is 7, and then the way the hits are set up, like structured within the packs, are the same. And your guarantees in that set is the same, or are the same. So 3 art rares, Master Ball Reverse, and a secret rare. Those are the ones you're guaranteed, plus some EXs. You have a chance for God Pack, chance for SAR. What was that? The Chinese sets are all very different. The Chinese sets can be actually very confusing. For instance, the newest set that they're coming out with, it might have already released. It's called Brilliant Illusions, but it's a mashup of a few different sets. And it doesn't include all the cards from each of those sets, just pieces of it. So it's called Brilliant Illusions. It's got pieces of Surging Sparks, Shrouded Fable, Twilight Masquerade. I think there's one more. So the Chinese sets are kind of like trying to make up for time. They're trying to catch up. There's been so many sets in Japanese released already that they're trying to get back on pace with. So then they've kind of like made a hodgepodge sets where there's several of them. So the Brilliant Illusions, if you know the melodic SIR from Surging Sparks, that one is going to be in Brilliant Illusions. You can pull that one. They are going to have an exclusive artwork that's a Carmine SAR, and it's got Carmine and Kieran in that particular artwork. It's a really nice looking card. My understanding is that one's going to be planned to be the only exclusive. They've got some other ones, like I said, some hits from those other sets. They hadn't had that full set released when I was doing some research on it. I think they might have the original Carmine and the Kieran SIRs in there too, or SARs, I should say. But Korean is usually pretty straightforward. It follows what Japanese is pretty much exactly. Chinese is the one that takes a little bit more due diligence in finding out what exactly is in that set. Okay, cool. Thanks for the info. You have the same name. Yep. Same name up there. Yeah, I recorded another video last night after a live. I gotta get that posted. So when I get a minute, gotta make a thumbnail and all that good stuff, get it out there. So that, and we dual stream. So we're live here on TikTok and then also on YT. It's probably a little bit better here quality-wise on TikTok. YT's a little laggy right now, but we're doing some stuff to get a PC built up that can accommodate the dual stream, get all that encoding and all that, and support all the graphics. So, yeah, Chinese packs, they are confusing. They are, for sure. Yeah, there's one called like 9 Colors, Chinese 9 Colors, and it has, I think there's 2 versions of the 9 Colors, and it splits up Evolving Skies, and it has parts of Fusion Strike. So it's like, it's real confusing. But you can always Google. Always use the Google. And if you have some form of AI, I'm sure, like if you saw a picture, like you could submit the picture and then ask it to tell you what makes up that set. Welcome in guys. We're gonna have that queue open for another about 23 minutes until 10:30 Eastern time. What's up, Ryan Games? 10:30 Eastern time. Feel free to hop in. We've got another 10 minutes on that Mega Dream flash sale. Yeah, I'm lost there. I collected when I was young. First and early gens and start again. Yep. Yep, we're in the same similar boat there, Garrett. I collected all the way back since base set, base set 2, Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, and then all the way up through the first set of Neo. And that's about where I fell off. Think about that time. I think I was about turning 12 around that period and moved and all that kind of stuff, so changed interests a bit with you. I'm lost right now, getting back into it for sure. Yeah, just really found my binder from when I was a kid too. Very nice. Yeah, I got real lucky. My mom was about to give my collection away to an old former coworker, and fortunately she did not. And so I picked that back up, and a buddy of mine I met from previous job got me back into collecting. About the time that Crown Zenith was brand new, was when I first got into it. So at the end of Sword and Shield, I got back into collecting. And even then, believe it or not, even then, Evolving Skies was expensive. Evolving Skies was like $15 a pack back then. It's crazy. I think I had missed like the last reprint of it or something. So I never really got into ripping that one. I've ripped a decent amount of Brilliant Stars. Mostly like sleeve booster packs. They kept getting those out on the shelves. Those, Lost Origin. Not a ton of Astral. I was very fortunate. I got like out of a Stadium. It's like a Stadium build deck thing. I pulled the top chase out of Astral, which is the Machamp Alt Art. Crown Zenith was a really good set to get in on initially too, because there's a really high hit rate. Really high hit rate on Astral. Yeah, if you guys are interested in checking out my collection, I've got a couple of videos on that on YT, so you can see what I've got. If you're interested, there's a pretty good amount of stuff on there, and it goes between vintage, the good vintage stuff, and more modern. So, yeah, those videos of the collection got a pretty good, compared to my normal viewing rate, got a pretty good turnout. So, hadn't even really intended on that. I just one of our other customers that would happen in the chat asked if he could see my collection, so I was like, yeah, I'll just make a video of it and pop it out there. What's up, Cisco? So yeah, you can, some of the older videos, I'm not gonna lie, some of it might be a little bit cringy, just because I really had not videoed myself ever. So if you ever check out like the earlier videos, and I'm still getting used to it. Still getting used to being on camera, still trying not to be too, too stiff, all that good stuff. So it takes a while. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, user. We got a flash sale on Mega Dream going on for 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. That is $15 marked off of our regular price. Just like to see some more Mega Dream ripped. You know, we got a good amount of it in stock. See what else we can pull. We have pulled the Mega Gengar SAR on live. Last night we pulled the Rockets Mewtwo on live for Nene out of a 2-pack snipe. So there's been a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff we've gotten out of the set. We have in the past pulled the Charizard Mega Attack. I think we've pulled just about every Mega attack. Frostlass, Scrafty, Mega Halucha, the Charizard. We've only pulled that once. We pulled the Gengar once, I think. Maybe twice. We pulled the Dragonite once. I was going to tell you some vintage cards I have, but is there a way you can look me up on Collector? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you send... if you tell me what the... what your username is on there, I think I can look it up. Where am I? There it is. Or if you don't want to throw that in the chat, then you can also just DM me too. What's up, Violet? Welcome in, guys. Flash sale on Mega Dream EX booster boxes. Check it out. Pinned at the bottom of your screen. I believe it's the lowest price we have offered the booster boxes on the shop. G T C. Let's see. Is there a different name associated with it, Garrett? Because the one I'm seeing that popped up, I just want to make sure. It says Emma. Okay. There you go. I hit you with the follow. Hey, that Charizard EX is sick. From Fire Leaf, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and the Dark Dragonite. And we got some real nice ones there. Those were all after I stopped collecting. That Mew promo is sick. You got that first edition Kabuto? It's a little damaged. I got it. That's alright, man. Even if it is, still a beautiful card. Yeah, I missed out on those types of holos for sure. And all the big hits are crazy expensive because those, like, to get a pack of that now would be insane. Just costs an insane amount of money. Very cool. Played with the Charizard when I was a kid. Yeah, didn't yeah, didn't know PSA with 10 would be worth 18K. Oh yeah. Believe me, had I known, I would have, I would have double sleeved up all my cards, made sure they were all in top loaders, all that good stuff. I had a good chunk of stuff that was in actually first edition. I mean, a vast amount of it are like the commons and uncommons, but even so, like if you took real good care of those, if they were in pretty pristine condition, even nowadays, and some of the common and uncommon first editions are still worth, 100 times what they were worth. Back in the day, it might have been like a 40-cent card, and then now it's a $40 card because it's a first edition vintage if it were mint, right? So you live and you learn. A lot of mine, a lot of my vintage from my original collection have, kind of like the edges, not like super worn down. I never like played with them, but I would, carry them around. I had a lot of them in sleeves, but from taking them in and out of sleeves, you get some of that wear on it, on the edges, and that's what you can see on most of mine. Some of that, and then a little bit of like the light surface scratches on the hollow because of taking it in and out of sleeves and all that. Then some of the cards that I got from like trading with other people are just not in very good condition because they didn't take care of them. Yep. Yeah, you get the right ones. You get the starters like Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, any of those in vintage stuff. Just a common one. All of a sudden, it's worth $10 now. So, and then if you hold on to it and keep it in good condition, it could be, could double or triple in value. What's up, Elias? Appreciate the likes. How you doing? What's up, Chuko? Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, definitely check out the. I don't know that I have like all the cards that I even show on those videos of the collection. I don't know I have all of them logged into my collector, but I've got a pretty good amount of them in there. So, you can check out my collector portfolio as well. I've got all the like real big stuff in collector recorded in there. That is. So. Welcome in, guys. It should be. What is mine actually? Does it not give you a notification? Yeah, I followed you, Garrett. Yeah. It's like at Scro80, I think. Appreciate it, Garrett. What's up, Rena? Welcome in, guys. We've got a little over 5 minutes before we close that queue, but if you guys hop in, place some orders, we'll stay on and rip them live for you if you like, or we can send it sealed. Either way. So yeah, we stream when we are live. We're at 8 o'clock Eastern time to 10:30. Our next live will be Wednesday night. Yeah, I got lucky, Garrett. I pulled the Bubble Mew out of an ETB of Paldean Fates after a buddy of mine had like just pulled it like the week before. So I was like trying to pull it too, and at the time it wasn't the biggest hit. The Charizard SIR was the big hit there. And then I gave it like a couple weeks. I'd ripped a decent amount of shiny treasures in the Japanese version of the set when it first came out. And the only SAR I pulled out of there was the Arven, which I think I did end up pulling that in English too. But I decided to pick up the Japanese Bubble Mew, and at the time it was only like $60 some, and now it's like $300. It's crazy. I never expected it to get that valuable. I wasn't even worried about the value. I just wanted to have it in English and Japanese. So you just never know how things are going to pop off. What's up, JJ? Just like the Giratina V alt art. I bought it. I bought the single. And at the time, it was the most expensive one I had purchased. And I was very nervous about spending that much. And now it is worth 3.5 times what I paid for it. So, sometimes you get lucky. Stuff turns out like that for you. What's up, Wyatt? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We got a little less than 5 minutes left of an open queue. So feel free to hop in. Place any of your orders here. It's essentially our last call for orders for the night. Over the next few minutes. Then we're going to be closing up shop for the night. We'll be back Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, I got you, Garrett. Yeah, so that video seems to pop up a lot while I'm going live, which is interesting. Over the last week or so, that one's got like 30,000 more views, like randomly. That video is, I'd say, at least a month old, maybe a little bit more. I would say last week and the week before it were two of like the best weeks back to back. So 2 weeks ago was probably my best full week. And tonight for a Monday is pretty solid. Yesterday was slow. It's all kind of random. Usually the busiest nights had been like a Sunday nights and Thursday nights. But yesterday was very slow. Today's almost twice as good as what yesterday's was. It's hit or miss. That video originated because there was like a restriction that they had put on my account. Like they flagged my account and were requiring me to re-verify my identity after they had already re-verified it 2 weeks before that. And And my issue was that when they did that, they essentially enforced the violation on me, which then restricted like me being my content coming up, my shop being as visible in TikTok shop. I would log on for lives, and you'd have like a certain amount of people. Appreciate the rose, DTN, Jer. Normally when you like log on and cycle up, and I get like up to when you initially go live, like 20 some people at least or something like that, and I was getting like nobody. It's getting nobody coming in. I think that video I made after one of the Monday streams where I literally had like my max viewers was 2. And I had a extended period of time with nobody, which was not common. At least by that time I had a few like regulars, and even they did not come in. So I don't know if it like kept the notifications of me being live from going out or what. But then not only that, then they put a hold on my payouts, and said it wasn't going to release the hold until the end of March. So it was like a 2+ month, would have been a 2+ month penalty. And I'm like, if this gets upheld and I can't get paid out for 2.5 months, yeah, pretty much. So, I just kept plugging away, and, I did the normal appeals and it rejected them. It said like something either wasn't in the right format or wasn't the right document, which was not correct. It was essentially like when you submit things and a system automatically reviews it. And if it's not like perfect, exactly what it's looking for, then it like kicks it back. You only get 2 appeals. So my first appeal got rejected, and then it had no specifics on why it was rejected. It just said like one of the items wasn't correct, and it didn't tell me. There's like 6 different sections of things I had to provide. It didn't tell me which one. So I tried to tweak a few things. I resubmitted it. It was just a whole long thing. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, Garrett. Yeah, everything is genuine. I am at heart a collector, just like everybody else out there. It's something I decided I, wanted to give a shot of, turning one of my passions into a business. And so I don't know if you caught the part earlier where the guy was talking about, accusing me of being a scalper and all that, but I've tried to do everything as best as possible. I've seen all the crazy stuff that can happen out there with scammers and all that, and want to create a place where people don't have to worry about that, where you can trust the seller. I know there are a bunch of others out there for sure, but yeah, I mean, some people like to come in and just kind of run their mouth. So I tried. My initial thing is at least, hey, I'm all for having a conversation, right? We can talk about it. But I feel like a lot of people don't understand the behind the scenes. Like the big shops that can offer, a little bit better pricing on some stuff because they have relationships. They've been around for years with suppliers overseas, and they can buy such large quantities that they get discounts. Those guys are buying essentially through the same avenues that I am. So it's, if you want to call it scalping, okay. It's just like any other thing that you resell. Except in this case, I'm not buying it from a retail store location and preventing people from getting it at MSRP. Okay, I get it from my foreign suppliers, get it from their distribution, and then they resell it overseas because in the Japanese and the Chinese and the Korean markets, like they're not going to sell directly to an American company. They don't do that. So that's not how it works. The English product I get is from from another shop through a business to business connection. So he gives me a bit of a discount, and then I essentially try to sell it for close to the same price that he does, and I just take a smaller margin. So. Yeah, exactly, Garrett. Yep. In some cases, we'll do some sales or whatever, and try to like get some product moving. Um, but yeah, I mean, my margins aren't. I don't think anywhere close to like some of these guys. I look at mine and I market, and I've gone in some other streamers, and they're charging almost double what I do on some of the products, and um, it's kind of crazy. I had Gem 3 in stock, and I was able to sell it for like less than $60. And one of the guys I saw, I went on his site, and he had it for $80 a box. So, like, I try to make it as realistic as possible, and if I can't source the product for like a realistic and reasonable price, um, then I just don't buy it. Because if I have to charge a crazy price to make money on it, chances are I'm not going to be able to sell it, and I don't want, I don't want to be in the market of having crazy high prices all across the board. Because just like you said, you've seen crazy prices, right? And once you see that on a shop, you see that, how likely are you to go back to that shop? Because you already know they charge really high prices. So maybe if you're desperate to get hold of a certain product, but other than that, like chances are that first impression they made is negative, and you're not going to go back to it. So, like I said, I try to price it pretty much as low as I can to make enough margin, right? So that we're not losing money, and it's I'm not gouging anybody. Um, Unfortunately, some of the stuff's super expensive. Like Gloria Team Rocket, crazy expensive to get that. Just crazy expensive. It's a super popular set, but that one's been outpaced by Supercharge Breaker, which is the one that you can pull the SAR Pikachu out of from Surging Sparks. First stream I bought from. Price look great. I appreciate that, Garrett. Really means a lot. We do get a bunch of people in actually saying that. I'm cheap. I'm cheaper on here. Korean 151. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I try to keep this stuff competitive. There's a guy selling 3 for $20 to stream over. Yeah, man. I'm here. Like I want to open stuff. I want to pull you guys good hits. I mean, like Garrett saw my collection, right? A lot of that I've bought in on some rip and chips and all that. My Mega Charizard I hit on a rip and chip buying a Phantasmal booster box, and no, none of the cards up there are for sale, Kevin. Just part of my PC. So that's actually part of the Phantasmal booster box that I got from a rip and chip, and it's actually the guy that runs that business is the one I have the business to business relationship with as far as getting English product. But I don't have access to a ton of it because there's only so much that he can get easily, right? Like he's not going to send me Ascended Heroes. Any Ascended Heroes he's going to sell it himself. because there's a lot of demand. So, which I understand. You know, I get that as being in the business. I know how it works. Yeah, the Meowth is really cool. I like if you guys haven't seen it from the original video games, they've got the buildings, the artwork there, the same as the buildings from the original Game Boy games. So, you know, kind of looks like a Pokemart, or it could be Poke Center, and just another random building. So they put some Easter eggs in there. Yeah, I was really happy when I got it because, you know, I was not gonna dive in real deep on Phantasmal. Just with how the funds were for me at the time. And actually, around that time, I was starting to start my business here. So all of my discretionary income was going towards business expenses, getting it registered and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't have a whole lot of money to be spending on cards. So appreciate all the likes, guys. Y'all crushed it. Over 11,000 tonight. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to close up the shop for the night. Been really good talking to you guys. We really do appreciate the support. It really does mean everything to us. The likes, the follows, the shares, any sized orders really goes a long way for us, helping us continue doing what we're doing here. So we really do appreciate your guys' support. Yeah, don't forget, check out the YT. Check out the YT. We're going to be posting more content coming up soon this week. We do add clips on TikTok and IG and all that good stuff. So make sure you're following us. Same name, Scro Rips. And we're live Wednesday. Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time is our next live. So we appreciate you guys. Have a good night. See you later. See you, Zach. See you guys. See you, Elias, Garrett, Kevin, everybody. Appreciate y'all.
I'm going to tell you, I think the best time to go is between the hours of 2 to 4 p.m. on weekdays. Another good time to go, though, is in the mid-morning, around 10 to 11 o'clock. That's a pretty slow time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit up a Pokemon vending machine at a Kroger. It's about 10:15. See what we get. I told you, mid-morning. So between 10 to 11 a.m., another great time to go if you can. If you can sneak away from work for 20 minutes, hit up a vending machine, you might have some good success. Good luck and happy hunting. I'm going to tell you, I think the best time to go is between the hours of
It's fucking hot in here. you're my best friend. Well, we must defend Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.
It's up to 45 minutes. I saw it went up to 45 right after we got mine. And we only waited 4 minutes. So big time saver there to start off. So I went ahead and I looked at the next thing I told you. I really like him Sully to the rescue. I'm not doing like a challenge today. I'm not trying to get every Lightning Lane in Disneyland. If you'd like to see something like that, let us know. We can always do it on our next trip. But instead, I'm going for Mike and Sully to the rescue.